Hi guys, it's me, and today we're checking out something a little bit different. If you've been around this channel, you know I usually cover displays, projectors, phones, and audio gear. But sometimes a product comes along that's niche, super practical, and really underrated in its category. And that's exactly what we have here, the Sony UP-D895 and UP-D895MD thermal printer. Now, for those who don't know, thermal printers are built for a very specific use case. Unlike your typical inkjet or laser printer, this one doesn't rely on messy cartridges, toners, or waiting for ink to dry. Instead, it uses thermal transfer technology, which essentially burns the image into the paper with precision and speed. That's why they're widely used in medical imaging, diagnostic labs, and even certain industrial workflows. The Sony UP-D895MD in particular is often seen in medical environments, like ultrasound rooms, where doctors need instant hard copies of an image. And here's the cool part, this thing is built like a tank. It's compact, lightweight, and designed to sit right next to medical equipment or diagnostic monitors without taking up too much space. From a design perspective, it's very utilitarian. You're not buying this for aesthetics or to match your home office setup. But what you are getting is an incredibly reliable piece of hardware. It has a clean, white finish that fits in with clinical environments. The buttons and controls are tactile, responsive, and labeled clearly so there's no confusion when you're operating it in a fast-paced environment. In terms of specs, this printer supports high-resolution prints up to 325 dpi. Now, that might not sound super high compared to photo printers, but for medical imaging and diagnostic output, that level of detail is more than enough. It reproduces sharp lines, high contrast, and the kind of clarity you need to see important details in an image. The print size is usually around A6, which is perfect for quick reports, film outputs, or compact record keeping. Speed is another area where the Sony UP-D895 shines. You're getting a high-speed thermal printing mechanism that can output an image in just a couple of seconds. No warm-up time, no spooling delays, just instant prints when you need them. And that reliability is exactly why hospitals and clinics love this machine. Something else that stands out here is the durability of the prints. Thermal prints don't smudge like ink-based prints. They're resistant to handling, smearing, and they last a long time without fading. For medical professionals who need to keep a reliable record, that's a big deal. Now, connectivity-wise, you're looking at a straightforward setup. It's designed to connect directly with imaging systems or medical devices, so you'll find standard inputs that make it easy to integrate with existing setups. It's plug-and-play, no complicated drivers or extra setup needed. The MD version, specifically, is medically certified, which means it meets strict compliance standards for use in clinical environments. That makes it a trusted option for hospitals and professionals. So, who is this printer for? Honestly, if you're running a home office and just want to print spreadsheets, this isn't the machine for you. But if you're in the medical field, or you need a fast, reliable way to produce high-quality monochrome prints without dealing with ink headaches, this is an absolute workhorse. It's the kind of product that doesn't try to be flashy, but it just works. And in critical environments, reliability is way more important than flashy features. You're not going to find RGB lights, Wi-Fi printing, or app integration here. What you do get is speed, dependability, and the kind of print quality that professionals can trust. I also appreciate that it's relatively compact. You can set it on a desk or mount it near your imaging equipment, and it doesn't hog space. Plus, being lightweight, it's easy to move if needed. And here's one of the big advantages, the cost of ownership. Since there's no ink or toner to replace, you're only buying the thermal paper rolls, which are affordable and last a long time. That means lower maintenance and fewer recurring costs. At the end of the day, the Sony UP-D895 and UP-D895MD are built for a specialized audience, but they do that job incredibly well. They're fast, reliable, compact, and purpose-driven. So, if you're someone who needs this kind of printer for medical imaging, diagnostics, or even certain industrial tasks, this is one of the most dependable options out there. Hi guys, it's me, and if you want to buy this Sony UP-D895/UP-D895MD thermal printer, then please visit the link provided in the description.